How does it feel? You invited me to the wedding. When is your wedding day? Oh my gosh. I've been engaged for a month now, and I want to tell y'all about my experience. So stay tuned if you're a new bride or if you're interested in learning more about just bride and love. Let's get right into it. And where do I start? We actually been together 4 or 5 years, which is literally crazy because we met in college. So that time like literally has flown by. People be like, how does it feel? Like, is it a difference? I do feel like it's a slight bit of a difference just because it's like, I'm really gonna be somebody's wife. Because I grew up in a 2-parent household, and honestly, I didn't realize how much that impacts like a lot of decisions that I make. Like a very strong 2-parent household, very family oriented and all that. And mentally, I think I'm kind of just putting in my mind like, wow, like it's gonna be me and my man, and then it's gonna be my family versus like my family and my man. Like I'm just like I don't know, it's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a little scary. Let's talk about like how did I start. So the day that I got engaged, like I might need to take a breather because it's like when you get so antsy, you've been waiting for this moment and then it's here, and it's like I feel like I'm doing everything when I should be like wait for this one, wait for this one. No, we started everything. So the first thing I did when I got engaged, I downloaded Knot. So the first thing I downloaded was the Knot. I'm gonna screen share like just what mine looked like now. We have a potential date in mind. Oh, and speaking of date, as soon as I downloaded the Knot, I was like, what date do we want? Because it asks you those different type of questions, and we are very like into like numbers, spirituality, and all of that. And so 3 is my favorite number and 14 is his favorite number. So we were like, oh, like 314, that's perfect. 2026, we don't want to get married. 2025, it's just too quick, and I don't want a long engagement either. So it's like I needed like right in between a year and a half of engagement time. I know. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Like, how should, if you have been engaged or if you are getting married, or you know, even if you're not, how do you feel about like the engagement time? Like, is it more so should you spend longer in that, or you think kind of like I've been waiting for this, come on, let's get married? Like, I don't know, I'm in between those two. It's like I've been waiting for this, but it's also like, oh, I gotta come up with a lot of money. Like I gotta come up with so much stuff. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and tune in, because I just feel like it's gonna be so much stuff because I'm a little dramatic and extra, if you can't tell. And literally today we went to go tour the venue. But I'm going too fast to go too fast, y'all. This is so fun. It seems like y'all like right here, okay? It seems like y'all right here. Okay, so taking it back a step, before I got the Knot, we already had like our future together notes. So we have everything categorized from like finances to wedding to house, like all the things we're thinking like, okay, if we like take, like we really take it to the next level, this is the stuff that we're gonna be doing all together. So we made a note, and then of course when we got engaged, I'm like, oh, let me start the Knot app. I did not know a Saturday wedding is that expensive. I'm gonna be the Ross bride. I want to dress for less. Like I want everything to be beautiful, extravagant, but with the fair price. Like, and that's why I kind of like, I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff, because it's like I want what I want, but is that worth it? And it's like, just I'm really trying to plan a wedding not about the finances, but just what I want. And that's been a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie to you. When we saw those wedding prices, I said, okay. First of all, I was like, oh, it's fine. It's a Saturday. This is what we want. Don't worry about the money. It's okay. Then I said, oh, we need a house too. Oh, wait a minute. We might have to, in fact, worry about money. And actually, shout out to my bestie. We were all talking, and she was like, if you want 314, and we were looking at dates, she was like, you know what? 413 is on a Monday, and it's 314 backwards. I was like, genius. 413 2026 is looking like that's our wedding day. It's not booked yet, but that's looking like that's gonna be today. On Monday, we're gonna be up in this stuff. We literally went to go tour the venue today. This is like all within the first month. Like it's literally, I've been trying to knock things out because I just know with my life, things get so crazy so fast to where I need to kind of have things set in stone early. Immediately after I downloaded the Knot, immediately after, I started looking at like events. Like I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to go do something. I feel like I need to go do something as a engagee. Like I don't know. So I went to a bridal expo. Nobody told me that this wedding expo was gonna be overwhelming. You know, it's just kind of like when there's people coming from everywhere and trying to sell you something. Like, you know, you're trying to be sold and it's like, oh my gosh, like everybody coming from everywhere. Like they had everything, which I would highly recommend. They had food, vendors, well, obviously they had vendors, but they had like cake vendors, DJs, wedding dresses, food, venue options. When I tell you, they had furniture. I said, what? Okay, so they really have everything, like from start to finish of your wedding journey. And so I definitely recommend. Now, I will also say you need to bring a bag. Oh, speaking of bag, because I'm extra, which I didn't even have this for the wedding expo, but I was like, I just like buy me some stuff from time to time. And I was like, this would have been the perfect bag if I went to the wedding expo. So I definitely recommend getting you like a big bag to put everything in, because shout out to my mama, she came with me and I wouldn't have had enough hands. I needed an octopus. Definitely recommend going to a bridal expo if you have not, but I'm trying to think what I recommend going so early as I did, because girl, I just got engaged 2 days. I've only been here for 2 days. Like, so when I get everything solidified, I'm gonna be very transparent. I'm gonna put the budget amount and the number of everything, because I don't really have a budget, but realistically I really want it to be under 25K, because I want to be able to like liquid it. Like I want everything that we have to pay for. If I can't put it on my credit card, I at least want it in cash, because I don't want to go in debt from our wedding, but I do want to throw it in my dreams. So we're in a little tough February, so we're gonna stay tuned with all of that. I think kind of what to look forward to next. I'm super duper excited for trying on wedding dresses. Like you don't ever just go to the store and just try on a wedding dress. So it's like being in my bridal era and like trying on wedding dresses. I think it's gonna be so fun. I'm really hoping I don't have to get my dress custom made, because my budget for my wedding dress is under $1,000. Sweet spot really $500, but my vision for my dress is like, girl, the fabric probably gonna be $500. So come back to us, come back to reality. So we're gonna see, but I'm super optimistic and I feel like everything's gonna work out in our favor. And literally that's what that saying, what's meant for me won't pass me by. We finna get this wedding popping. Like I'm talking about ballerinas, harps, violins, angels, halo. Talk about a Tyler Perry wedding. Like I really want it to feel like a dream. Like, so if you're a bride to be in love all things love, let me know in the comment section some tips, or if you are a bride or you're an upcoming bride, when is your dates? Like, let's talk. I'm super excited. I'm located in Houston, so let me know where y'all at too, because it's such a fun time. Like I feel like it's only been a month and I'm having the time of my life. Like don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more wedding updates, and turn on the bell notifications if you want to follow along on this journey, okay? Because we in this together. And as always, I'm sending you positive vibes, peace, love, and prosperity. It's 2025, let's go! That's all for now.